In this video, we're going to show you how to navigate the calendar view confidently. The calendar is the screen most clinicians and receptionists will spend their day on. This is the orientation tour. By the end, you'll know how to switch views, filter by staff, change Zoom and start times, find slots quickly, and right-click an appointment to do anything with it. Here's the calendar, the screen most clinicians and receptionists spend their day on. The wide grid in the middle is the main calendar. Down the left, you've got a mini calendar and a quick search panel. Down the right are the calendar controls. Above are 3 tabs, calendar, weekly planner, and monthly planner. And we'll stay on calendar for this tour. This is week view, the default. 5 days at a glance, 1 column per day. Each column header shows the date and the name of the staff member whose diary you're looking at, so you always know whose calendar you're on. Click Day in the Calendar Controls panel to zoom into a single day. Day view is what you'll use when you're working through one clinician's diary, hour by hour. Now we're on Friday. Richard Pemberton has 2 consultations and a clinic session running through the day. The white space below the appointments is bookable time inside the session. Month view gives you the high-level picture, busy and quiet weeks at a glance. You can't book directly from this view, but click any day to drop into day view for the detail. Each dot is an appointment. Empty squares are days with nothing scheduled. Month view is for planning ahead, then clicking into the day you care about. Back to day view. At the top of the calendar, the filter by staff drop-down is a multi-select. Pick one clinician for one diary, pick several to compare side by side, or use show all to bring everyone back. Let's filter to a single clinician. Pick one name from the list and click Apply Filter. Now we're seeing just that clinician's diary. Pick more than one staff member and the calendar splits into side-by-side columns, 1 per clinician. This is how receptionists compare availability across the team. Each column header tells you which clinician you're looking at, so you never lose track of whose diary is whose. Click Show, all to drop the filter and bring everyone back. Over on the right, the Calendar Controls panel lets you tune the view. The zoom controls change the height of each time slot. Bigger slots fit fewer hours on screen, but make each appointment easier to read. Smaller slots give you more precision when you've got back-to-back bookings. Each click of the plus button drops the slot interval, from 30 minutes to 15 to 10 down to 5. Minus does the opposite, going up to an hour per slot. Right below zoom is calendar start time, the time of day the calendar starts displaying. If your clinic never sees patients before 9 in the morning, shift the start time later and you save vertical scrolling. The arrows move it earlier or later in 1 hour steps. 2 clicks later, and the early morning gap is gone. The calendar now starts at the time you actually start working. Over on the left is the quick search panel. 3 tabs. Find slot searches for the next available appointment slot meeting your criteria. Find patient jumps straight to a patient's upcoming appointments. Go to date takes you to any date on the calendar. Find slots is the one to remember. It's how a receptionist quickly answers, "When's the next free Tuesday afternoon with Richard?" Fill in the practitioner, the date range, and the calendar returns a list of openings. The single most important interaction on the calendar is the right click. Right-click any appointment and a context menu appears with everything you can do with it. Open the appointment, write clinical notes, open the patient record, take a photograph, change the status, change the appointment type, reschedule, create a video consultation link, or cancel. Each menu item is a quick path to a feature with its own dedicated video. For now, just remember, right-click is your shortcut to anywhere. Click anywhere off the menu to close it. One more thing worth knowing, you can drag an appointment to a new time slot. Grab the appointment, drag it where you want it, and Velastria will ask you to confirm and send the patient an automatic email about the change. We'll cover this in detail in the rescheduling video. That's the calendar in 5 minutes. Switch views with the day, week, and month buttons. Filter by staff to see one diary or many side by side. Use the calendar controls to fine-tune zoom and start time. Use quick search when you need to find a slot quickly. And remember, right-click any appointment for everything you can do with it.